for coming to my channel. This is Midnight Moon Tarot and I'm Diana. This reading is for the astrological sign of Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter, or anywhere in your birth chart that Sagittarius might appear. Also, if you're new to my channel, I'd like to take just a second and invite you to subscribe and click that little bell so that you're sure to be notified whenever I upload new content. Also, in the description box below, you'll find links to my social media, my Patreon, my PayPal, and links to some really cool things on Amazon I think you guys will like. Okay, so this reading is for August 2020, keeping in mind that all tarot readings are timeless. So whether you come across this reading right after I upload, a week, month, or even a year from now, if you feel drawn to watch it, most likely you'll find a message for you within the reading. Okay, if you feel like it doesn't completely resonate with you, just keep the parts that do, disregard the rest. Feel free to swap the roles around if you are a cross watcher. And if you know your other planetary placements, please listen to those signs as well for additional messages. Okay, so let's calibrate these cards to the astrological sign of Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter, and ask our angels, guides, and ancestors for any love messages for Sagittarius for the month of August 2020. Spirit, what love messages do you have for Sagittarius for the month of August 2020? Spirit, what love messages do you have for Sagittarius for the month of August 2020? One more time. Okay, now I'm going to divide these into 3 stacks. 1, 2, 3. Alright, the card on the bottom of the deck is the Nine of Swords. Now, the Nine of Swords is your overall energy for this reading. So as we go along through your spread, I'm going to show you how this card is going to relate to the different cards that come up for you. Now, the Nine of Swords is about, sorry, I live near a very busy intersection. The Nine of Swords is about, feeling sad when you have time alone at night and your thoughts come down on you and you're have a lot of regrets or sorrows, or, it's a lot of hurt that is bothering you at nighttime, or it could be any time of the day, really. All right, so for those of you who are new here, I do 4 rows, and the first row pertains to you, what you may have been dealing with in the recent past, things you're currently dealing with, and what is coming towards you. And the second row has to do with your partner, beloved, twin flame, soulmate, karmic partner. This could be a divine counterpart. This might be somebody from your past, like an ex that you want to reconcile with. It could be somebody that you just met. However, generally it's the person that's on your mind the most, regardless of whatever your relationship status is. And it's that person that's on your mind when you wake up in the morning, and that last person you're thinking about when you fall asleep at night. The third row is about obstacles and challenges, fears and anxieties, that type of thing. And so you have to be cautious of that, because these are things that you can actually manifest into your life if you dwell on them so much. Kind of like, the same way the law of attraction works. If you are dwelling on your fears and anxieties and things like that, they can actually manifest in your life and keep you from achieving whatever it is that you're trying to do. And that last row is about your outcome. Now, I've just laid out 2 cards in each of the 4 rows, and I'm going to do that 2 more times for a grand total of 24 cards. By the time we get to the end of your reading, then we have a pretty good idea about what's going to be going on for August 2020. All right, so this is starting out great. You have the 6 of Cups as well as the 3 of Cups, and this is about, relaxing, letting your hair down, enjoying yourself, enjoying the company of others, even though we're still, in this pandemic, so be careful doing that. But you may find that during this time, you may have already met, or you may have run into someone to you that feels as if they are a soulmate. Now, this person may not necessarily be aware of it at the time, but I'm sorry. I live kind of in the middle of the city, all right? And I'm on the 4th floor, which is actually, I'm in an attic right now, okay? And right outside this window and downstairs, there's a bunch of chicken coops. And I just opened my door a few minutes ago and flies came in. I'm just, deal with them. I put some fly bait and a fly bag out there to try to catch them, but it's helping. But every now and then you'll see one zip by. They make me sick. Okay, so it's an annoyance. So absolutely, this soulmate person, this may be somebody that you may have had a glimpse of some time in your life before, where you know, it could have been the brother or sister of a friend of yours when you were going to school or something, or it could be you know, a friend of one of your a friend of a friend that may, you know, everybody has 2 and 3 different circles of friends, and not everybody's friends knows each other, but somehow you have a connection to this person, and most likely you've had a glimpse of them at some point in your past. So while you are in your celebratory mode, for whatever reason that you are celebrating or out having a good time, you're probably going to reconnect with this person. And so when we get to your obstacles, your partner's column, we have this 4 of Cups, and the 4 of Cups is exactly what it looks like. This person is bored. No matter what they may have in their life going on, it could be, you know, home and health and all these other things. There's maybe an issue with not being so grateful as far as for the things that you do have in your life. And the universe here is offering them another cup, and they just are dissatisfied. It's not anything that they want. When out of the blue, all of a sudden, here comes the universe presenting this Ace of Pentacles to them, which is about new opportunities, new growth, abundance, things of that sort, which most likely could be you coming into their life. But we'll go ahead and see what's going on. And so we have the Tower as well as the Fool. Now this is in your fears and anxieties column. So, you know, things may have fallen apart for you in the recent past, and you felt as if, you know, just everything, life as you know it, had changed forever, and basically it has for all of us. But this Fool card tells us that there is hope for the future, and you do need to take on the persona of this Fool and be a little more optimistic, and be able to jump at the chances of you know, things that come your way. All right. Now when we get to your outcome, we have the Sun as well as the 9 of Cups, and this tells me, you know, especially after that Tower card, this and that Fool, this is about those new beginnings coming into your life, and they are something that is significant and fruitful, and providing you with that abundance and fulfillment as well. You have the 9 of Cups, which tells me that, you know, your heart is full of abundance as well, and you are ready to share your life with someone. The 9 of Cups is not the 10 of Cups. So there may not be someone there. Even if you have a partner, you don't really feel connected with them, but you are ready and beginning to feel like you are ready to share your life with someone that's coming in. Now, when you had this 9 of Swords here earlier, you had the Sword, which could have been, you know, a previous relationship or whatever that had completely fallen apart. And, you know, you may find that sometimes at night you still hurt and you still think about it. You may cry yourself to sleep sometimes. But, you know, things do get better, and the sun does come back out for you. And there is new love coming into your life, or you so far. Okay, let's go ahead. Now, when we get to your next column, we have the 10 of Swords as well as the 5 of Swords. Alrighty, in your partner's column, we have that King of Pentacles and the 9 of Pentacles. So it's kind of looking like, you know, even though you might have had this hurt in your past and you're having new love coming in, you're kind of still remembering and feeling those hurts from your past. In your obstacles and challenges, you have the Knight of Wands as well as the 5 of Cups, and in your outcome you have the Magician and the Ace of Cups. So yeah, so that Tower card, things in your relationship could have fallen apart because there were a lot of petty arguments, jealousies, things like that going on. This person right here is the one that says all the really cruel things when they're arguing, which might my mouth quit working, which might not necessarily have anything to do with the argument. This is what weak people do when they are, don't really have a valid argument. They'll start picking on you, your appearance, your insecurities that you might have confided in this person with. And so this is you walking away from it. It hurt you deeply. You felt betrayed. You felt as if, they had taken everything from you. But the Ten of Swords is also a good card because it indicates that this cycle is over. You have walked away from it, and yes, there's still going to be some residual hurt from it. But moving right along, this King of Pentacles that's coming into your life, and earlier you had this Ace of Pentacles, this offer of love and security that's being brought to you. This is someone that does offer that security, that does offer that loyalty to you. The Nine of Pentacles is telling me that you are ready for this. You are ready to focus on this aspect of your life. You had that Nine of Cups earlier. Now you have the Nine of Pentacles, and her garden is full. She's ready to share the abundance and have someone in her life. And when you get to your obstacles and challenges, this is still you hurting just a little bit over this previous relationship. This new relationship is something that is worth fighting for. So you can't put all your energy and focus on this previous love. These 3 cups that have spilled, they were full of poison and toxic. So you are blessed that you didn't drink them. But you still have these 2 cups that are behind you. And of course, the Two of Cups talks about a beneficial relationship, one that is equal and loving and kind and reciprocal. And when we get to your outcome, we have the Ace of Cups as well as the Magician. So you've been doing a good job of focusing on exactly what it is you do want. And you want that life filled with love, security, sensitivity, emotional, and joy. And you would like this spilling over into your life. And you have actually managed to manifest this into your life through that King of Pentacles, Earth sign. This is Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn person coming into your life and basically giving you that brand new do-over, that new start over, maybe putting things back like they should have been. Because when you have that tower, it falls because it was never what it should have been in the first place. And this gives you that opportunity to have that new relationship with, a solid foundation on something that you can build your future on. All right, now when we get to your column again, we have the Two of Swords and the Two of Pentacles. In your partner's column, we have that Ten of Cups as well as the Queen of Swords. In your obstacles and challenges, we have the Seven of Swords and the Six of Wands, and in your outcome, we have the Page of Pentacles as well as the Star. So let's go ahead and talk about these twos. And twos always all relate back to the High Priestess and making decisions and things of that nature. So this may be you trying to, put your head above your heart and realize that this new love that's coming into your life is not someone that is here to hurt you, that they are here to love you and to restore you. And the Two of Pentacles means that you should just not be so involved with these previous hurts in your past that you miss the emotion and the opportunity, these little subtle nuances that you need to be able to pick up on, these little signals that this King of Pentacles is making themselves known to you so that you can take that opportunity that is being presented to you, okay? Now, when we get to your partner's column, yeah, well, like I said, repetitively throughout this reading, every time we talk about your new partner, this earth sign that's coming into your life, you have these very positive cards, talking about the future, talking about soulmate connections, talking about, having this happiness and abundance in your life. And here is you, again, still being cautious, still being, hurt, moving forward, but definitely, you know, making sure that you have these boundaries. You're constantly on the lookout for these red flags. I really want you to relax and enjoy this thing, because as far as your fears and challenges goes, not everybody is out to hurt you and to manipulate you. And because this is also swords, it tells me that it's from that previous relationship that you had that really tore you up and broke your heart. And but you know, you should be more hopeful that you know, like I said, the future is bright. You have all these positive cards coming into your life, and it's time to move on from that. And when we get to your last card, we have the Page of Pentacles as well as the Star. Now earlier you had that Tower, and the very next card after the Tower is that Star. See, right here. And so the Star, along with the Fool card that you have here, this is about going ahead, making yourself vulnerable, putting yourself out there, going ahead and taking those chances, getting rid of all that, you know, washing away all that previous hurt from the past and being able to move on. And the Page of Pentacles means, you know, this person is going to be able to communicate with you on a level that it's not going to scare you to death or frighten you away or make you feel like everything is moving too fast. You know, typically Earth is a lot more solid and slower moving energy than the other signs. So it looks like you have a very positive situation that's coming into your life during the month of August. So be on the lookout for that, and keep your eyes open for this new person to enter your relationship. And that is your reading for August 2020. And I just want to take a second and tell you guys thank you so much for all of your comments, likes, shares, subscribes, and to those of you who have very generously donated to my channel, thank you so much. I really appreciate that more than you guys know. And I just want you guys to know that I will be here in another day or two with your weekly reads, and I'm going to try to get all caught up on that. So until then, take care of yourself, and I love you. Bye-bye.